Hey guys, it's Creatively Lisa B here, and today I am doing a video on my face paint. It's been a while since I've done a face paint review, probably about 5 months since I bought these two palettes here. And if you remember from my video, I had shown you guys my Paradise and Wolf palette. So I'm gonna let you guys see how they've been holding up. I do have the tops off some of the cakes here. And I have a couple stories on some of these as well. Looks like I'm missing two colors out of here. We'll go over that in a second. Okay, so here is my Wolf palette. Missing the two greens here. And here is my Paradise Paint palette. So I've been doing a lot of parties in my own face and my daughter's face, and it's been about 5 months now, and the colors that I've seen to use the most are white, as you can see there, it's really low. I have not replaced it yet, and I'm not really thinking about replacing it yet till all of this is gone, all that around the edge is gone. I've used a whole lot of black. This is what the black looks like. There's a lot in there, but I had a backup that I've been using, and this is a bigger cake. I forget the size of this one. This is 1.5 ounces right here. It's a little bit thicker than the cake that came in the palette, as you can see. You see that hole right there? That means I've been using this black. And it's very, very good for your line work. Wolf black is amazing. Another color that I've been using, you'll use a lot, is pink. This is the Wolf pink. And here is the Paradise pink. I actually prefer the Paradise pink. It's a lot more vibrant and you can see it more on the skin. This one, it's okay. I'll use both, but I prefer the Wolf pink. The Paradise pink. Sorry about that. One thing I did notice is I've used a lot of orange around the Halloween season, and it's actually low, but it's really thick now, and I'm gonna have to get rid of it. What I mean by thick is it's kind of sticky and it does not pick up on the brush anymore, so I'm going to have to toss this. One thing that I do have is, from a while ago, is my mini Wolf palette. So if I do need to tap into this, I will. And a little bit of the Wolf paint does go a long way. So that's why you'll see some of the colors that I say I use a lot don't look like they've been used, but they have been used. Another popular color I had was red. I use my Wolf red a lot. As you can see, there's some red missing in that one. My Wolf blue is still holding up. Well, actually, I do have my Wolf green. It's right here. Wolf green is amazing. You'll notice that in my little monster video, I used this green with me and my daughter, and it does come off. I did read that Wolf green stays on the skin and stains it. It did not stain mine. Soap and water does take this stuff off pretty good. You just got to make sure you're using warm water and not cold water. Alright. And now what I'm going to go over are what type of brushes I've been using, what type of sponges I've been using, and what I just bring with me when I do face paint at parties. So what I have in front of me are some of my supplies. So as for sponges, I use the round sponges. I have them in bulk because these things come in handy. I get my sponges, and with the small canvases, and when I say canvases, I mean faces. With small faces, I actually cut them. Cut the sponges into quarters. It makes it so much easier, or you could even cut this a little bit more. It makes it so much easier to spread and make wings on the little faces. You always want to make sure you have cups of water ready. Just kidding. You want to make sure you have cups of water ready. I usually have a few with me. So I've seen some face painters, they have the portable little brush cleaner and little water thing, but I don't have one of those. So I use cups, and I usually bring a dump bucket with me where I pour the dirty water in, use a clean cup, so it's clean water for each face. Now as for brushes, I have 3 of my favorite brushes here. I use a number 3 brush. I don't usually use this for line work. I usually use this to fill in some areas. I also have I don't even know what type of brush this is because it's a, oh, this one's a spotter brush. It's 18/0. So it's very fine. This is when I'm like doing little lines. And then I have my, where's the number? 0 brush. That's also good for line work here. I don't remember my numbers. I use so many paint brushes. It's not funny because I am an artist, so I do paint on a lot of canvases, and I just pick up brushes, and sometimes I don't even pay attention to the number, but usually the smaller the number, the more fine your work will come out when it comes to lines. The bigger the number, the thicker the brush. And then also, another thing that I use is mirror. Precious mirror. You want to make sure you have a mirror ready. And usually keep it face down so the kids don't see while you're working. I usually like to surprise them, and then my little confirmation will be when I flip the mirror over and they see themselves, and you just see that smile at the end. It's just so reassuring that you did a great job on their mini canvas. Alright, so for both of my palettes, I would recommend both of them actually. You never know. Everyone has their own preference. I love Wolfe when it comes to their black and their white. Their red is actually really good as well. And then I also love the Paradise pink. I like their blue. And their greens are also amazing as well. The thing about Paradise paints is they also smell good. And what I can do in my next video is show you the difference between the 2 colors on my skin so you see what it looks like. I'd say both palettes are very amazing, and it's completely up to you on which palette to get. So here's the Paradise paint. You can see after 5 months this case is really holding up here. None of them are really running low, which is good, so I do have a great backup. And as for my Wolfe palette, you could see the ones that I've been using and that I usually gear towards this one. I think it's more like a security thing, but I can always revert to the Paradise paint if I need to. And I have been bringing both palettes with me because sometimes when it comes to doing butterfly work, I do like the pink in here, or it's just really dependent on how I'm feeling at the moment, like if I want to use this Paradise palette here, which I do use. So there you have it, a quick little mini review. Here are both my palettes. So I would highly recommend both Wolfe and Paradise. And I also saw a show on Netflix that now features body painters, and I think that's pretty cool. And I do see the Wolfe palettes and Paradise paint, so it does make me excited that I am using quality paints here. So this was just a quick little 5-month update on some of the colors that I've been using, and stay tuned because my next video will be on paint comparison on the skin. So there you have it, a quick little mini review.